Yeah,
All right. Hey, man.
it's good. It's good.
It's been a while. We were supposed to do this, what, a month or so ago?
Oh
got
yeah,
around
no
to it.
doubt. Hey
But,
man, we
hey,
get busy, you know.
that's right. Yeah, we're here now, and we got a lot of fun stuff coming up.
Yeah, man.
So let's talk about what's been going on with you.
Nothing much, man. Just been training a ton. I got back into. I took some time off finishing cement, so I got back into the finishers union here. So like, been doing that for a few weeks again now here, and kind of getting like my tendons back, and like I had to take some time off and
Yeah.
did the school stuff like that. So now I've just been working and training now and doing some table time, but I ain't as fresh as I am every week at practice now.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, the job switches up, and then your body's trying to adapt. And, yeah, I wasn't doing a lot. I'm still not doing a lot of table time. I'm trying to get back into it. I mean, I'm just pulling super matches, and other than that, I mean, I've just been, doing little pronators and dog here.
I know. I carry this little band everywhere I go, and if I can hook it up to anything, I'm just like I find myself just like. Bah, bah, bah.
Oh yeah, man! I got that reach on my truck, and yeah, it's used often.
Right.
But
yeah, man.
what do you got coming up? Anything
Yeah,
crazy?
man.
I mean, we only got a couple more tournaments left in the year, right?
Yeah. I was trying. I really wanted to make the Ohio State championships, but it was just sometimes the dry up. Was that up in like Toledo? That was like 4 hours, 15 minutes. So it was a little.
Yeah,
a little much between tools and everything else going on, and it just
absolutely.
You know what I mean? But other than that, I got. That'd be cool. And just my match with Gage in what at the Buckeye Brawl. It's February 2nd, I think.
Oh, so you got a match with Gage Black at the Buckeye Brawl. When did this even come to be? How long has this been?
Well, I remember that Marshall Thompson. He was when he posted about it, he was looking to fill spots, and I just commented on the post like, "Look, man, I want to pull somebody, you know what I mean, in that undercard because I looked at that card and I was just seeing the stacked cards, so I know there's going to be a bunch of killers that are pulling. I was like, I'll get on an undercard with somebody, and I think it was even Billy Collins he just commented. It was like, dude, I'd like to see you against Gage Black, and after that we just set it up and don't blow that birdie. That was loud. Blowing the dog whistle was high.
Yeah.
And we just set it up. So now, and it will be cool because he's a little bigger. So I won't have to cut weight or nothing like that for that. So, but
what do you weigh?
I stay around like 160, between like 160, 164.
Oh, okay.
Stop that, please.
Oh, dang.
I don't care where you did it. Stop.
We're not far off in weight right now, bud.
What's that?
I said we're not far off in weight right now. I'm scaling at 169.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, then we might have to get it set up soon, Ben.
Yeah, I'm pulling 176 at 169. 170.
I pulled it was definitely a 176 class, but I pulled that at the Jubilee, Zach Lee's event up in Somerset.
Okay.
And boy, that was anytime I pull up, dude, it was just there were some beasts in that class, man. And I just feel the difference whenever I pull up. I don't know. Because like I'm thinking like is it worth it to cut down or should I just bulk up maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe down the road or something like that. If I the older I get, and who knows if my T levels get low or something like that. Maybe I'll do that and gain some weight, but
sure.
but until then, I can usually cut down pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, I just took all the nasty sugars out of my diet, man. And
oh yeah,
everything just fell off. So it's
when I did that a couple years ago, probably not more than a couple now. When me and my wife got together, we started like experimenting because she was like having some stomach problems. So we started experimenting with different diets, Whole30, paleo, and stuff like that. I cut out a lot of sugars, dude. The first 2 weeks, I remember cutting like 16 pounds, like right, not even doing nothing, just cutting out sugar. That was it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
16 pounds right off the bat.
Yeah, it's crazy. I lost probably like close to 60 pounds, and people are like, "That's just crazy." I'm like, "It's really all sugar."
It really is. It really
Truly,
is, dude. If you stop drinking tea, anything sugar, anything like that, I pretty much the only sugar I drink nowadays, minus the occasional Pepsi or something like that. The only sugar I drink is in my coffee. That's it. Other than that, it's all water.
yeah.
You know what
I
I
had to
mean?
steer away because, yeah, man, I like sweetening up my
Drinking more
coffee.
water.
So
Yeah, I'll drink black coffee, and I have drank it for a pretty long time. But yeah, I drank it for a long time. But I'm like at the point in my life where everything else is so stressful. I'm like, I need some sugar in my coffee.
yeah, sugar in your coffee.
You know what I mean? I can't do it without sugar anymore. So I do a little sugar. I got the good cream. Doing those diets, like I said, doing the Whole30 diets and like paleo, that has opened up my eyes to a lot of different things that I was putting in my body. So like even my creamer, I won't drink. Not won't, but I try to stay away from creamers like with any other ingredients other than milk and cream.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a huge part of my diet, man. My diet is why I am like I can like maintain my weight and everything like that. You know what I mean? I eat a super huge breakfast every morning. You know what I mean? Protein, creatine. Try to stay clean.
Yeah.
And if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be wrestling 154.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little bit of discipline and sacrifice
Yeah,
for a habit to catch, and then it becomes a lifestyle at that point. And then you don't really have to worry about it.
absolutely, man. And I even got the patch on, so I'm like 3 weeks no cigarettes. You know what I mean? And that's been tough, man. So I know, dude.
Wow.
It's hard, man. I don't know if you smoke cigarettes, but yeah, you smoke cigarettes, don't you?
Yeah, I chew. I do all that shit, man. It's not good.
No, I know, because I remember having a smoke with you up at Garage Wars. That's right.
Not good.
Nah, I quit for a little while, and then now I'm back on it. But man, you know what? I started even smoking the buds and stuff like that. I started noticing, dude, my arms whenever I'd lift and get swollen, and the next day I'd get pains in my tendons and stuff like that. It was real weird, and
Your
I didn't think,
oxygen's depleted.
yeah, and I didn't think smoking buds would do that to me, but it did, and it was
Yeah.
like it was kind of off-putting because that's usually the opposite for a lot of people.
Right.
But it didn't relax my joints. You know what I mean? So now I ain't doing nothing now.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and my body feels better than ever.
I'm actually a little terrified of quitting the nicotine because of a possible weight gain. I
hmm
mean, I can't. Oh my gosh, what do you do? I mean,
Well, you double down on your diet and you double down on your water. So that's the only way I've found to combat that. I haven't gained 1 pound since I stopped smoking.
okay.
It's because I doubled down on my water. So I'll add a half a gallon. You know what I mean? Now consistently every day I'm drinking a gallon and a half of water. And
Right. Okay.
and just doing those kinds of things. I'm eating more green veggies, and I cut out a couple different things. You know what I mean? And I'm eating more healthy
Okay.
fats as opposed to snacking too much. You know what I mean? Putting all the sodium in
Yeah.
me, like unhealthy
Kind of.
sodium. You know.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that seems to combat it pretty good. Now I'm sticking around. Like I said, I'm walking, and now that I'm back in construction, I'm moving and grooving, dude. I'm walking at like 160 every day.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the leap. No patch, nothing. Just cold turkey it up.
Dude, I can't. I tried and I couldn't because I'm just a super asshole, and I take it out on my family at the end of the day, and like
Yeah.
not like take it out on them, but like I got the 4 and the 2-year-old here at the house, and boy, I tell you what, man, anything they do, I just like I'll blow a gasket. You know what I mean? And I just can't. I hate being like that.
Yeah, that's not good.
So I did
See,
the
and
patch.
it's a terrible drug, man. It doesn't even allow you to quit
It's the
if
worst
you
thing
want
I ever
to.
did to quit, man. It's the worst thing I ever did. Hardest thing I ever have to quit is cigarettes, man. But but yeah, so yeah, we got that's fine, but I really don't. What if the other dogs are? You don't want to bother the other dogs. What if they hurt their ears? Don't blow that too loud, okay?
Heck yeah. Oh,
Talking about the match.
here we go.
I was Did I lose you here? Onto a video.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what happened. These damn deer. Hold on.
Stop that, please. It's hurting my ears.
Getting
Let me
back at
see.
you. No, yeah, we're good. There you go. That was
Yeah, I
great.
just had to flip it there. Yeah, my phone. I don't know why it's like my phone's like cutting out. But yeah, we was talking about the match. I got the subject talking about the match. But
that's what the podcast is about. It's Let's Talk Arm Wrestling. Chucky
Right.
said, "What's up?
What's up, Chucky? My man."
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I gotta get up. I want to get up to practice with you one day.
You said it's a good time up there, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I drove all the way from New Philly, Ohio up to Chucky's place just for a practice.
New Philly, Ohio. Now, where does that at in accordance, like, in the state of Ohio? Where are you, like, Western Ohio?
I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like southern part. It's like 100 miles north of Marietta.
So are you close to, like, Billy Collins and them boys?
I was. I'm up in the. I'm up north a little bit now, so I'm a little bit closer to y'all. About 100 miles away now.
Okay.
Versus almost 200.
Yeah. All right. No doubt. You got anybody to practice with out there?
Oh yeah. Everyone's. I won't say everyone's real close, but I mean, you got Kevin up here, Lawrence, Jacob Hott, Jason. I mean, there's some big dogs up here.
Yeah, you ain't struggling for practice.
No, it's just no. I mean, it's just getting the energy and the motivation after working all day to get up and go to a 2.5 hour practice.
Dude, I know.
Because you're like, I just busted ass all day today, real hard. And your tendons are already sore. I mean, you're already blown up from working. So you're like, I'm not even going to get no working in practice. I mean,
I know. Dude, I know it, man, and that's why I do it on Sunday. And even this past Sunday, I was noticing I had enough guy wrestle with my nephew, which is a absolute beast. Service cut. I don't know.
Yeah, keep watching. Hopefully, it gets better.
Yeah, no doubt,
man.
Man, and I pulled him and then another dude, and by the end and the next thing I know, I had nothing for nobody. I was like, fuck, I hate that. I hate feeling like that, but it's just like, it's my body. I know it's my body telling me something, so I try not to get like too down. But like, so after practice, I'm like, I got to get back in the gym or something. You know what I mean? So I hustle out into the gym. Right. I start like overtraining just to compensate, like make myself feel better and stuff.
Yeah, I've been having a little bit of pain on the rear delt right here.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, some nasty, like aching pain. Not real sore, but like aching. You know what I mean? Like it's just hanging around. Because I've been letting Lawrence just fucking smack on me, like hit me hard right-handed, and every time he does, I get that little, from catching it, I'll get that little sharp pain right there at the bottom of the belt. It's miserable, bud.
Yeah, dude. I hit up Coach Ray's YouTube a lot for those kinds of pains, man, because he got a lot of tricks of the trade in there to help with that kind of stuff. A lot that one I use a lot when I put like a racquetball, you know what I mean, against a door jam, and I kind of get it in there, into that pain area, and I squish it in there, and you come up, and when you just kind of rise and squeeze your hand as you're coming up, and next thing you know, man, 45 minutes later, an hour later, man, it starts releasing, and I'm not as pained in there.
Yeah.
Because I get it like right where my patches. I get that pain in there a little bit.
Okay.
Not so much on the rear of my arm, but
that's that side pressure right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I mean, no, mine's all from catching. Like, bam! I mean, really, really catching it right here.
Yeah.
And if you do that just without anyone hitting you, you'll feel it right there at the bottom of the delt. It's just, I don't think
I get that a lot when I pull my nephew, because all I do is try to catch him. That's like all I can do is just like catch him, but he's just like getting stronger by the day.
Lawrence's hit is, I don't know what the hell happened to it. It is insane, man.
Yeah.
And it's just getting nastier and nastier. It's an aggressive hit, and that delt's been feeling it.
I couldn't, like I said,
let him whoop up on me.
I couldn't believe he beat Chris. It made me wonder if, like, I don't know, that that was a huge win for Lawrence, huh? I know.
Oh, monsters! I mean, dude, he just moved up on the boards. He's now 11-8.
I know. That's what I mean. And Chris went from 2. Now he went from 2 to whatever he is, 12 now.
Yeah.
But I don't know I don't know how he's doing these days. I know he's getting older. But he's still a beast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, his tendons are still there. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you just don't. I mean, I always think, I don't know if when you get older like that, it's just the gains. Whenever us young fellas, we're just gaining faster.
Absolutely.
Or they're losing faster than we're gaining faster than they're losing. You know what I mean? So it's just like that balance is just like we're gonna catch up eventually. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. A lot faster than they would like as well. So.
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So yeah, and oh man, I hope it is a good turnout at East Ohio, man, because I look forward. I want to pull everybody because I'm still not sure. I'll probably go into pro class there just because I started dabbling in the pro class and I just found it like just to be just a little more competitive for me personally. You know what I mean?
East Ohio will be my first pro class. I'll pull 170. Yeah, 176 left hand.
Dude, I would not want to be in your class because you got that class, 176 class is nothing but killers, dude.
Yeah, it's a monster class, man. I watched Travis just roll people. Camp is no joke.
No, he ain't no joke. I seen him. He pulled Zach Lee down at West Virginia, and he was a bit overmatched there with him. But I all I could think to myself was like, I wouldn't want to pull any of these guys. Yeah, I mean, and I train. Train with when I train with Joe Glue. He doesn't like to cut down to 176 unless maybe like if he can get the clothing allowance, he'll do it. But he does the bodybuilding, so he doesn't really like to cut down anymore. But
East Ohio is a no clothing allowance.
I know, which it is what it is.
Ohio State Championships was the same thing. So.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, no clothing allowance for that either. So I mean, you can take your boots off, you can take your pants off, you can take your shirt off, you can take your socks off, you can take everything off if need be.
I need to take a couple fingers usually. It's hard for me to get down to that one. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because it is a discipline thing for me, I'm sure. Like I could get down there easier but it's just really
if you didn't have all the access to these bad things, you're like, oh, temptations too much.
And I don't have access to the sauna, which hurts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I have to look them up and go find the best one and end up spending, $100-some for a session, and then you're like, man, there's got to be an easier way. Well, just eat better, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I got my sauna suit, and I'll just I'll jump.
Yeah, I got one of those.
And I just paint it out there for a little bit, and then I do my water cut, which usually helps. But it's just 154 is tough to get.
Oh yeah.
It's like the last 2 pounds is really tough. Anything I get into, I usually come in 156 with 3 pound clothing allowance, and I'm good. You know what I mean? And I'll weigh in with shorts and a light t-shirt, and I'm good at 156. But then dropping them last 2 pounds is really fucking brutal, man.
Right.
Yeah, it does get pretty tough.
I want to go.
But our match, my match with Gage Black, though, he's I don't think we're not gonna be cutting down too much. I think he walks around probably at 165. He said. So we'll probably just pull heavy. So that'll be nice. I'm planning on coming in there probably the same as I am, but between 160 165, but not cutting will be huge for me. Not having to drain that water. I hate cutting weight.
Yeah.
But I'm not big enough to jump up that class.
Right. Yeah, I was worried about it for Ohio State's because I haven't been able to eat like I want,
Yeah.
so I've just been I've just been eating, and
Watch
I
me take them
felt
back.
I felt like I gained way too much weight, and then I ended up coming in 7 pounds light. So
Damn.
it could be in the mind too a lot.
Yeah, I think you're overcompensating for how you feel and shit like that, and
Right.
it can get for sure. It
Yeah, because
definitely
I was
stinks.
I was to a spot where I knew how I felt. I knew the weight if I felt a
Mhm.
certain way. Now it's all thrown off. I'm super light and I feel like I'm a little heavy. I don't
Yeah,
know. It's weird.
I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah. So
It's a strange game, man. Cutting weight, dude.
well, yeah, and now I can afford to put on 6 pounds of muscle, and then maintain that, and I'd be
Mhm.
perfect. So I figure maybe 3 years, I should be able
Yeah.
to put on a couple pounds a year.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But throw some test in there, you'd be all right.
Oh my gosh. I don't feel like I'm low at all. I feel like I'm running really good right now. I feel like
Yeah.
any would probably.
Yeah. I mean, in a perfect, in like, if I could experiment with it with no like repercussions, like to anything else like that, I would try
Yeah.
something or something like that. But not one. Well, not so much test that it's but anything else scares the hell out of me. I hate I hate gambling with my health.
Right.
I will not do it. I lived too long. It's been crazy enough without that kind of stuff. But
Right.
I get worried about like affecting my natural strength and stuff like that. Especially if I like you said like if your levels are good and you don't need it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
okay, don't let that in.
Well, and it's pricey to go get your levels checked, man. Like it's not real cheap to be like, yeah, I need to get my T levels checked because I'm an arm wrestler and I need to
I
make
know,
sure that
right?
I'm at peak performance of testosterone if at all possible.
Right.
Like
And
the doctor's gonna look at you and be like, "Well, okay,
yeah. And at the end of the day, it really is just weighing like, what am I doing it all for? You know what I mean? What am I doing this for?
yeah,
Like you said, like for arm wrestling, it's just like, is this really what I want this for? Like if I didn't need it, you know what I mean? Like this is me having perfect
right,
levels and everything like that. Like what am I doing this for? Like
yeah, yeah,
you know what I mean? I ain't traveling cross country. I
yeah,
ain't winning a ton of money. I'm not.
right."
What are we doing it
Not
for?
yet.
Yeah, but even then, who knows how long that would even take? And it's just like, and at that point, I mean, maybe if it came, that's cool, but that's a lot of work, man. Them top fellas, man, they grind and they put it in, dude. And it's just like, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
I like to think I have it, but I don't know. You
You,
know what I mean?
hey, you at least. I'm not saying go ahead and go out and get you some tests. I'm saying you at least got to get up there with the big dogs and see what you do got,
Yeah, no
and see if
doubt.
it's something that you want to chase. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And if
and
you don't, then you don't. But
well, that's what it is. So it's like, do you want to do it like, and that's like, so I was told by a guy that's been doing it for a long time, just to say like, see how far, how high you can go without nothing. You know what I mean? And then see where you're at with things. You know what I mean?
right,
See how far you
yeah,
can go natural, completely natural, and then you start seeing where your levels are at. You know what I mean? Once you start plateauing and shit like that, who knows where you
right,
plateau at naturally? I don't know. Some people are freaks, and maybe I don't know. Maybe we're stronger than we think we are, or something like that, or not. You know what I mean?
right.
Or
Well, I mean, our
maybe we're not.
well, I don't think our brain allows us to release our full potential at all anytime. So, I
Nah,
mean,
yeah.
of course, we're always stronger than we think we are. But
Chris Angel proved
how do we
that.
find that? Yeah, but how do we find that? How do we get that?
I don't
I
know,
need to
man.
find so I can use that shit.
You're right. You're
I ain't trying to sell my soul to anybody, but I want to be able to use
Yeah,
all my
when
powers.
Casey. Yeah, no doubt, dude. Yeah. Right. Natty by choice of funds. Trust me, if I was born with a trust fund or something like that, I'd be Paul Italia Jr. Yeah, I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like I said, if I had some funds, dude, things might be a little different. Dude, he's a nut, man. I know it's frightening, man. I seen him. I almost went down to that West Virginia to to the Top Roll King. I almost made the trip down. I almost make so many trips, but I end up getting down to it, and it's just like you just end up, at the end of the day, you just got to pick and choose, and it's hard. You know what I mean? And and even if it wasn't for the funds, like even if it wasn't for like travel costs and all that, I got 4 and 2 and 13. You know what I mean? It's hard to work all week. You know, me and my wife's home all day with the kids, and then it's hard to be like, "Hey, I'm going out. I'm going to stay in the hotel Friday, and then I'm working all day Saturday. So I'll be back like Saturday night. Cool, all right." And it's like it don't work like that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I make a lot of. I get up early as shit on Saturday mornings and drive to these tournaments, man, just because I don't have a sponsor, and until I do, I ain't staying in no hotel because Chad Conrad and I stayed in one, and we split the bill, and it was cool. But like, if you don't have someone to room with like that, and y'all just split the cost at every tournament, you know, it's really rough to just get a room every tournament. That's like 14 weekends. That's 14 hotel rooms out of the year,
right?
That you got to come up with. You're like, phew, I don't know about that, man.
I don't know, dude. And I mean, I had my RV a couple of years back. I sold my RV. That's it's a thought from mine. Just I'm looking to get another RV and try to do it that way. But even then, you know, you're talking a lot of money for them travel costs. You know what I mean? Chucky just said it. He realized he was broke. I realized that every tournament. I'm like, oh man, I'm going, and it's like, no, I ain't. Nope. You just spent.
You're like, I don't even have $60.
Just spent 150 in gas for the travel and the work this week. So that's out of the. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I was gonna go, but I had to pay my mortgage this week, so that didn't work out too well. Stop.
Do you know the entry fee for East Ohio Championships?
I don't. I want to say $30 an arm
per.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, because Ohio State was 30 your first entry, and then 25 for your second.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably something similar, I'd imagine.
Yeah, so I was like, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, because I'd rather drop that and then be able to turn around and buy a shirt or something.
Right. I know that's another thing. I can't buy nothing at these tournaments after I ordered my fees and shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Grip Arms.
Yeah, I just bought the Viking shirt at East Ohio. That's pretty badass.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then I got that that red Ohio one. We're all going to East Ohio. What's what weight class you pulling, Chucky? Because I know you're about what, 190. He's
Chucky
solid.
Yeah, I never pulled Chuck. That's why I said I hope we can all make it to East Ohio. That's why, because I'd like to have a good time there. That'd be fun. I want to pull a lot of people.
Chucky's going, and I'm going. So we're only waiting on you.
Oh, so, I'll be there, dude. I'll be there ready to go.
Hell yeah, you got to make the trek for sure.
Yeah.
A
couple of a lot of the wild men are coming. Actually, we'll probably be rolling like 4 or 5 deep.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I can't wait, man. Yeah, it's 6 weeks away.
Yeah, I'll probably have a 154 amateur and then a 176 amateur coming with me, and then I'll have my nephew. He's wrestling. He'll probably what's that? He's
Chuck,
200 plus. Damn,
200 plus.
Yeah, right. That's him trying. He's still trying to get the Dunkin' Donuts sponsor. That's what that is. He's trying too hard for that sponsorship.
He said, I can't get skinny. They won't give it to me, man. I'm trying to get free coffee and food and donuts every morning.
Right.
Golly. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna be 176 left pro, and then So in my mind, I don't want to pull pro with the right arm until I get a first place right.
Wow, you left-handed, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize.
Yeah, but my right's not bad. I just got to figure out what's going on. Why I'm not staying connected. Why I don't feel as connected or as comfortable. I don't know. I just need to pull a lot more with it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you. I even when I drive, I train. I'll do my bands while I'm driving, and I'll do my thumb workouts and stuff like that. So I even stopped focusing on my left hand as much. I still train my left wrist, and I still try to train, but I've been thinking a lot more lately about just like really devoting a lot of time and effort in my right. Because if I'm 34, I ain't getting younger. How serious do I want to be, and how realistic is that going to be if I'm doing both arms? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my right-handed wrist is pretty developed already. So I'm thinking of just pumpkin training that hand and just kind of getting it up. And I'll still train left moderately, and I'll still compete with it, but I don't have many expectations with my left, but. And that's not to say it's not strong. It's just my wrist gets cracked so much more than my right.
Yeah, my left.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. I feel like when you enter the pro level, you like start all over again. So I'm gonna have to learn how to read who everything. I guess. I mean, it's all gonna be faster, harder.
Yeah. But that's the fun of it.
Okay, so that's not a bad idea. All right, I'll sit on that one. About just pulling amateur, and then next year, like February and all that, start pulling pro.
Yeah, and I was gonna wait longer too. I crossed that threshold at West Virginia State's, and I was really happy with how it went. And then I started, and then I told myself, okay, well, I'm going to start looking for open tournaments. You know what I mean? So maybe I'll catch a couple amateurs, a couple pros, whatever. And I think if I were to go to a larger tournament, like next year, I plan on going to Michigan State next year. I'll probably pull amateur at Michigan State. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless I make significant leaps, which I don't think I will. I don't really know what that would entail or how I would do that, like other than what I'm doing now. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I want to pull a couple tournaments and like 154. I was at the Jubilee and I pulled the Open 176, and there was just because I actually went in there. It was like I don't remember even what the class was. It was like a 160 to 175 or some stuff.
Yeah.
It was a weird class, but I pulled against that Dave. I can't even pronounce his last name. Zaccarelli or something.
Okay.
Dude is a straight animal, and I didn't know him before this tournament. I didn't know that before this tournament, but he's just an absolute beast. He's putting these pictures up on Facebook. Looks like fucking, Robbie Russell and shit. And I'm like, I sent to my boys like, yeah, that's who I lost to, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm glad I didn't rip my fucking arm off. Like,
yeah.
But I'm gonna see how it goes, because the competition is just like. Sometimes I get and I pull these amateur classes, and it's just what's the point if you're blowing through them? You know what I mean?
Right.
It does. I'm not getting any better.
Right. Well, that's how I feel about that's how I feel about Ohio State's. I won't say I blew through them, but I mean I got put into one hell of a battle for first and second.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was a big dude.
His name's Alexander. Very little English. He's a monster, dude. He's only 20.
Okay, I was gonna say Colombian, dude.
He's from Ukraine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Because I lost to a dude that barely spoke English. He was from Columbia at West Virginia State. He was an animal.
Yeah.
Some of these foreigners are just on another level.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's like 6, maybe 6'2".
Yeah. Oh boy.
So I mean, his forearm is. It was to the point where my elbow was off the pad in the setup, and we were so far on his side to even have my arm down that I was off the pin pad or the elbow pad. So I'm like, bud, you gonna come my way? Or it got pretty aggressive. I mean, I
did it.
I got a little fired up. I got a little fired up. But well, dude, because I've been chasing the first place.
Yeah,
I've been chasing the first place ever since I started pulling, man.
Yeah.
And this is 9 months after I started, roughly. 10 months, whatever it is. I wasn't letting that go, man. No. You're gonna have to really like take it from me.
Yeah, you gotta fight me for it here.
Yeah, like for real, fight me for it, because
right,
ain't happening.
Absolutely.
So I got a little bit of confidence. I feel like now that's where my left should be, almost a year into it.
Yeah.
But now I almost want to start over and jump right into the pro class and be like, okay, the only way I'm going to get better is if I get beat up for another year.
Is it? And that's where I'm at too. So it's like, you know what? Maybe if I'm not winning these tournaments, that's fine. But if I can get up, you know what I mean? If I can get some wins in pros, and then that's it. You start making moves. Then it's better. I'd rather do that than just wax people in the amateurs and come away with a first place medal and be like, yeah, I won the amateur class.
Right.
I want to be the best here. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know, I want to go to these tournaments and people like, you know what I mean? I want to go. I like, you know, when I got, that was what I think that was like my second pro match was with David Lee, and it's just like that's the kind of matches I want to be in. You know what I mean? I want to be in these matches. I want to be in these wars.
Yes.
Like, let's
not
go.
Where I can just take your hand and just.
That's what yeah, for sure. And right-handed, I did that at West Virginia State, and it was just like so then Zach Perkins actually talked me into going into the pro class.
He's a monster too, man.
Yeah.
He's big as. He's 154, bud. That's the hugest 154 I've ever seen.
Yeah, right? I mean, Jesus. But I was surprised to see Gage beat him.
Yeah, Gage was on his game. He was locked in. Well,
yeah,
so Gage has been at this weight now where he's like pulling 154 and 176 for about a month or so now, I think. And I think his body already adjusted, and he's just gaining strength and maintaining whatever it is, you know, weight that he's sitting at, and just ripping people up.
Yeah. I'm gonna have my hands full. I know that. I think we're gonna have a good. I think we're gonna go to war here in February, man.
Well, Gage is what, 5'10"?
Yeah, he's definitely taller than me. He looks taller.
Yeah, he's taller than me for sure. So, yeah, I mean, now he's lighter, now he's stronger, and he's still got that long ass arm.
But luckily for me, I train with Joe, so he's got super long arms.
Nice.
You know, dude's 185. So I am training with the right people to get me ready for this match.
Absolutely.
But
I'd say maybe implement a little more table time, though.
I do. I'm pulling once or twice a week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, once or twice a week, I'm pulling 100%. You know what I mean? I pull, no doubt. Good. Don't lock the door then. I'm staying out here. It's brighter. It's getting dark in the shed. I can't see.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to 2 times a week pulling, because I feel like I pulled too much early, and then I wasn't able to. Now I feel like I'm getting to the point where I could pull twice a week, and then still get a little workout in a couple times, you know, in between the pulling and whatnot. So.
Yeah. I haven't missed a Sunday pull in a year, or you know what I mean. Since I started.
Dude, I've missed the last 4 months of practices, man.
What?
Yeah, I went to one practice that was 2 weeks ago out in Wellington with Jacob Hott and Jason and Clint. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's part of the reason why I've been making gains the way I do, because I haven't missed. Like I said, I haven't missed a practice in a year. You know what I mean? Since I started last August, I haven't missed, dude. And I'm on it. So I got my table now, and I'm on my pulley. Yeah.
Oh, we'll get him back
Evening,
in a second.
every Sunday evening we pull. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on, Birdie.
Yeah, that's
hold
good
on,
stuff.
buddy. I'm on the line. Just hold on a little bit.
I'm actually happy that I was able to take a break a little bit, or forced to take a break from it, because I was getting this this movement from a tendon, but like every time I would hammer back, it would ping, ping, and it was real weird, and it wasn't going away. And life taking over. It's now gone. I don't feel any pain anywhere. I feel like my left got super strong. I mean, really giving it a lot of rest.
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
my gosh,
dude, rest
it
is
did
key,
so
man.
good.
Rest is key, and that's what I like about our crew. Us, the Wildmen, we are very smart pullers. If we're sore, we're doing blood flow. You know what I mean? If I'm feeling 50%, I'm pulling 40%. We treat our bodies right. We ain't measuring dicks in here. And we ain't competing with each other. You know what I mean?
Y'all got the same goal.
We ready to go maybe once a month. You know what I mean? Once every 2 months we're ready going.
I haven't ready going at all ever.
So maybe that's half my problem, is why I'm super slow on a hit, because I've never really worked on a hit.
I don't got a key. Yeah.
Last Dry Pulled Pro and AM at East Ohio Kiwanis, and I'm doing it again. Okay. Let's do it.
All right. Let's see.
It's on.
What Chuck you say?
It's on, Chucky.
I don't got a key. That's all there is to it, bub. I don't got the key on me, so you gotta wait. You shouldn't have locked the door.
He said, "Listen, last year I pulled Pro and AM at East Ohio Kiwanis, and I'm doing it again. I don't go to enough events to be at the pro level yet. I know though real soon if I can make that transfer next year." Ooh, okay. So coming up in January.
He pulls a lot though. He practices a lot, it seems.
Yeah. Well, he just doesn't go to. I think he's just saying he doesn't go to enough tournaments. Actually, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying, like in general, though. I know I always see Chucky pulling. That's good. So that's you know what I mean. That's half the battle, is just staying on the table. You know what I mean? Staying in there and keeping it going.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'm actually anxious to get back to practice. Dude. Tomorrow. Tomorrow there's practice in Wellington. I think there's one Saturday too, up in Cleveland.
So you're up there, so you're up that way. So you're pretty far from me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like 4 hours from me, probably, if not more than actually, because you're further north. You're saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I'd still make the trek, man. I drove like 4.5 hours to Chucky's place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a drive, man. I'd rather do that for practice than a tournament, though, I'll tell you sometime, because especially if I can't, my whole trick to a tournament now is like begging people just to be like, yo, can I do a virtual weigh-in, please, the night before? Please, can I do a virtual weigh-in? Yeah. If I can't do a virtual weigh-in, I will consider not going, because of the fact that I cannot make a long drive cutting weight. I can't do it. I won't do it. I ain't going to do it.
Yeah. It's, to even go 2 hours.
It's hard. Doing anytime. It's hard.
That's what I did on my way to Ohio State Championships. I was spinning a bottle, man, just wanting a water, and I'm like, don't do it.
I did that for Winter Blast last year, and that was brutal. That was brutal at Winter Blast, and that was the most pain. I just recovered. A couple months ago, I started feeling okay on my left. I messed my left up at Winter Blast, man.
Yeah.
That was the last time I was holding on for dear life in a tournament. You know what I mean? Because I was flop wrist, holding on, trying to. I'm like, I ain't doing this shit. Wrestling doing that shit for amateur. I couldn't move my left arm for fucking 4 months. Nope, not no more. Ain't doing that. just take it. You know
That's
what I mean?
crazy. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had to do that. West Virginia State do that to me, and he was, he was a natural left, and he started taking my wrist, and this is dude's first time on the table and shit like that, and I was just like, you know what, take it, dude. You got first place. Way to go, brother. That's
Way
it,
to
man.
go,
You did
man.
it. You did it. I couldn't do that no more.
Yeah, that's crazy. So next year, I do want to do a little traveling though,
Yeah.
some tournaments in
I'll go get the keys.
PA, West Virginia, Kentucky, just the surrounding states.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to venture out a little bit, and then
Yeah.
really get a testament, of
Absolutely. Yeah, my thing is once my girls get a little older, I'll be able to I'll be like, my key is like I want to be able to like go up Friday night, get a hotel, because then I'm not as worried, and especially if I'd like to travel a little bit, and I want to go down to Tennessee and hit up those boys. You know what I mean? They got a lot of stuff going on down there. I mean, that shit looks fun, man. The way they pull into some of their tournaments, dude. So it's like if I can,
it's big.
right? So it's like I want to go down to them places. Tim Lewis comes up and practices with us, dude. I want to travel with him. This dude goes everywhere and pulls, man.
Yeah.
I'll come with you and pull. Fuck it, dude. Like that shit is fun, man. So as soon as my kids get a little older, it's hard right now because, like I said, it's hard to leave them here with her. Well, you know what I mean. That's just not. It's not very like fair as a father, as a husband. So but we'll get there, man. And that's half of the battle in this whole thing is patience and telling myself that
It'll
in due
come.
time it will come, dude.
Yep.
Right? Like just relax, stay the course, get stronger, learn the sport because there's so much to learn, and it will come. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you know what I mean. We'll get there, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, they're everywhere. But I'm definitely trying to pull some tournaments. Florida's huge too, man.
No. Florida. Oh, dude, I would love to go down there. I got an uncle down there, down in Orlando. I'm trying to hit that up actually real soon. Florida, Tennessee, South Carolina. I'd like to go pull with those boys. That'd be kind of cool.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be awesome. But
right.
Why don't you bring the tournament to your house?
I'm ready, dude.
If you can't go to one, or it's just
we're working on it. Trust me, dude. You will be hearing about it soon. You will be hearing about it soon. Trust me.
I spoiled it all, bud.
Pittsburgh tournament is in the works.
What?
Yes. Yeah, dude.
Okay. That's
100%,
what I'm talking about.
dude. Yeah, 100% is 100% in the works. It would have been sooner had I not been broke, but now we can get a little bit of backing here, and we got some guys interested in making this happen. So we're figuring out the ins and outs, trying to get us a spot, so we're not spoiling anybody else's tournament, and we're gonna get it going. Yeah, dude.
That'll be huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be there.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, if you think about it, let's go down to the basement real fast. Come on. Yeah. If you think about it, Pittsburgh, I mean, dude, for this tri-state area, we got everybody. You know what I mean? We got West Virginia, Ohio, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania alone is huge. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, dude. You could probably have 4 different states attending that tournament.
That's what I'm saying, dude. So, and it just doesn't make sense not to have a tournament in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. So, why would you not? That ain't far at all from Ohio. You go to Pittsburgh just a couple hours.
Yeah, dude. So we're getting there. Like I said, it took a little logistical finesse.
Oh yeah.
But you know what I mean? Yeah. So even like looking at like Billy and all those guys putting on tournaments, I was gung ho and I really wanted to do it, but it just takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. I like give so much credit to them guys.
Oh, and Billy puts on probably one of the best shows. I mean,
it's like another part-time. It works. dude, I lose my mind. I don't know how some of these guys handle that kind of stuff.
It's a lot to
You
juggle.
know what I mean?
That's for sure.
We'll get there. It's 100% in the works, and I'm not sure. I'd like to try for this year, but I don't know if the promoting. Well, I don't know if we can make it happen for this year.
Right.
But I would, ideally, I'd like to do something right after the new year, just because I don't really think much is going on. I have to look other than the Buckeye Brawl in February.
Right.
I mean, really, what are you looking at? You need 2 weeks between events.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
2-3 weeks, depending on if something happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got 5 people watching in on our podcast.
Oh yeah.
Your first appearance, and hopefully more to come. Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's fat and happy.
Yeah, because not many people can link up on the.
Oh no, there's more to come for sure, dude. And I mean, like I said, if it was after bath time, I'm gonna have to cut out soon here, and I gotta get these girls bathed up and get them ready for bed.
Absolutely,
But
man.
dude, I was I was waiting for the match. I figured, like I said, I know we all get busy, so you hit me up. If it's especially even if it's after 7:00, I'll stay on all night.
Okay.
You know what I
Cool.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm sure Chucky and I'll be on, and we can add guests and whatnot. So.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean, dude. Even if
Yep.
even if you just come on and shooting the shit,
Yep.
you know what I mean. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, because we're trying to get this podcast going, man. And the more guests, the better.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, why not, dude? That's why I'd like to. I'm gonna start because even like on the Friday night, that 198 podcast.
Yeah.
Those guys, jumping on pod, they're fun. You know what I mean? They like shooting the shit with people about the stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and so some of them turn for the better, and some of them turn wild. So
I know, right?
It's a hit or miss if it's gonna be good or not. But it is enjoyable to tune in.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. I mean, I haven't seen Billy hasn't done one in a while. Mike Williamson, he was doing them. He hasn't done one in a little while. But dude, ain't nothing like tuning in for a little arm wrestle talk, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right?
You never know what's gonna be said, man. You have no idea.
That and I just want to hear people talk about it. Dude. You talk about it with people at work, and it's just they're in for it, but they don't really. I mean, you can't get. What's putting it back up here? Don't worry about it. It's okay for now. But it's always cool to tune in and hear some talk about it. You know what I mean? Bullshit.
Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah, man. Yeah, I'm fixing to get a different pulley system here, so my game's about to be changing.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean completely. Yeah, because I haven't done nearly the things that I'm supposed to be doing to be ready to compete.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's what I was just, what? I'll say what I got going on here. So I come back and my little gym ski here and just got some shit. I work out, like I said, I do a lot of fucking, a lot of cinder block, a lot of sledge training. I got my little pulley system here.
Nice. Oh, that's nice.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
The bench. And you know what I mean? What else you need, dude?
That's it, man.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
What else you need rather than a little pulley, some bands are cool. I was doing the bands even at work for a little bit, but I don't think you gain as much with bands.
No, I think it's just a better blood flow. Some more recovery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I always want to get a pump, so I'm either walking around with these or I got a band. Yeah, always.
Always, dude.
I'm always trying to get a pump. I'm always trying to. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude, that's all I do. Try to get a pump in there,
dude. Yeah. I'm developing this nasty. Look at this thing, bud. Look at that thing.
Oh yeah.
See that monster?
I do see that. That's nice whenever you can start seeing new things pop out of the arm, dude.
That
thing you're
doing
huge, something there. I like that, dude.
That one's even bigger. Look at the indent.
I like that. Oh yeah. Watch out. Watch out.
But yeah, I saw those, man.
Like a horse.
Just around
just doing this all day.
Yeah. Right.
Look at those.
I swear sometimes that's half of my pain that I cause myself is just like I'll just walk past the mirror and be like, "What's up, dude?" Oh, just flexing like 600 times a day.
Yeah. Arm wrestling has definitely changed my life, but I dropped like 60-some pounds. I feel better. I'm
Oh,
active.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You know what? It last year when I started, because I got tendonitis in both elbows and I was in bad pain finishing, man, and I couldn't even like I was getting to the point where at the end of my finishing I'd finish and both of my fingers be numb down in the bottom, my elbow be throbbing, and I just couldn't do it. Now everybody else is complaining about tendon pain at work, and I've been scrubbing and dude, these JM presses, I'm doing nothing but I do my rice bucket every night, and dude, my tendons feel healthy, arms feel healthy, and I just feel so much better positioned to live my life,
Absolutely. Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. You are you like on any creatine or anything? You take creatine or protein?
No, I just eat straight chicken.
Yeah, you got to get on some like creatine or something like that, man. I feel like that helped me gain a lot too.
Yeah,
a lot of strength, a lot of muscle. Yeah, it's helped me. It's helped me put on like some good solid muscle, and helps me keep that water on for whenever I need a water cut. But I have enjoyed my creatine and my protein shakes every day. I think that's been like a big plus in my routine.
So maybe that's where I'm lacking. Maybe that's why I'm still am where I am, because I haven't supplemented any extra proteins. I haven't supplemented no creatines for all the gains. I mean, I've just been eating a pound and a half of chicken a day.
You think that you're getting it from that, in which you're getting a lot, but you would get so much more, I think, maybe if you did that. That's what I was told. Like, you just don't get as much as you think you're getting when you're just doing it through food. Like, you should, supplement some like get some protein in there, man. So I got on that, dude, and I swear it's helped me. And at the very least, the creatine and it helps me recover so much quicker. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So the recovery aspect of it, because I'll wake up sore as hell. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
And even outside of working out for arm wrestling, it's helped me recover just everyday life stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, for my workout routine was jump on.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start changing some stuff up. Keeping everything the same, I guess. Not changing stuff up, but adding some stuff.
Yeah, and I don't go crazy with it because I can't afford to be doing all that. You know what I mean? It's not cheap, right. So it's like, I can't be doing double doses and this and that and the other. But I mean, I do enough to keep me at least thinking like I'm making gains. But like I said, I think I've noticed my gains and shit like that. You know what I mean? My bench press and stuff like that has gotten heavier, and Joey just can hold myself with one up on on a pull up bar, hold myself with one arm up there now. Just hold. That's it.
Yeah,
not long.
Right. Yeah.
I ain't Cody Wooden it out here, dude.
I did that yesterday. I was on a big beam there, and I think maybe 0.5 seconds is what I got.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, golly.
I can't even, you know what, dude? I can't even do any pull-ups anymore. It was my favorite workout, and I can't really even do them anymore. After about 3 days of doing pull-ups, fourth day comes around, my elbows are flared up, and it just, it's like that for a few days, and it's just not fun for me. So I kind of stopped doing pull-ups. I'll do like a free hang, just to, like crack my back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I can't do them no more.
It feels so good on the back.
Oh my god, pull-ups are. I mean, they were my favorite. They were my go-to workout. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, because it works everything from the fingers to the lower back.
Everything, dude. I was doing the I even started liking the I wanted to do a medicine ball. I seen Kevin Palco do that the one time with the medicine ball. We had it hang and was doing pull up from that. That looked pretty dope. What was the other one? I did the Todd Hutching. I seen that on his video. So I got a 4-inch pipe, PVC pipe, hung it, and I did pull ups from the 4-inch pipe.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Anything where any workout that I do anymore involves like not closing my hand full.
Do pull ups like this.
Yeah, on a piece of wood, and that you know what? And when I do them, down here in that workout, I got a 2x4 hangs from the rafters,
Yep.
and that's a beautiful bow tie. It hangs, and I can do that, and I hold on over my fingers, and yeah, I see a lot of people doing a lot of. I like the 2x4 like handles that people make.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think those are pretty dope.
I'm trying to get it to where I can grab the bottom of a rafter and just squeeze it and pull myself up.
I tried that a couple times. I ain't even close to that.
I tried too, and my fingers immediately fucking.
Oh yeah, not even any weight at all.
Well, so I can only squeeze like 155 pounds with both hands.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess I wouldn't be able to hold myself up yet, if I weigh 170.
True, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. So I better start figuring it out.
I stopped doing I got the grippers and I was doing them for a good bit, and I like having a strong grip for sure. Don't get me wrong, but I started doing a lot like just a lot of like fatigue training too. Like my biggest thing is like my stress ball. I got a stress ball.
Yeah.
And I keep that pronated, and I'm just squeezing in here until and then when I'm done with it, I'm like, I can't even open my wrist up.
Right.
Make sure you put that back. That's mommy's.
Yeah, there's a lot of small things, man. That
there is so many small things that you can do, and it's just trying to do them consistently. You know what I mean? Consistency is the name of the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, with that, you know, something like I don't know, it was like some crazy statistical thing. If you do something for like 8 minutes a day, you'll be better than, you know, 90 some percent of the planet.
Oh wow.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
That
One
is
activity,
crazy.
you know what I mean? So it's
right.
like, you know, I like it. I'll take those odds.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Because I can do something. Yeah. I mean, I catch myself doing pronators. I'll do, you know, 50 pronators with each hand through like a couple times throughout the day, and I'm like, well, that's just becoming second nature now. So get all these other things, get more weights and just stacks around the house. I won't have to worry about it. Be like, I know what stack is each workout. Just smack it and go, bam, bam, bam.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So we're getting there. You know what I mean? It's
it is,
man.
It's a fast moving
process. The journey,
dude.
Yeah, for sure. But it's the journey, man. That's why I like Armrest. I like the community. I like, you know what I mean? I like the travel. I like going to different practices. I like the guys coming over to my house now every weekend. That's nice. I live for that shit now, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with the family. I don't got a lot of stuff going on outside of that shit. So that's like, this is my thing now. You know what I mean? So this is what I do.
Yeah, they're.
I'll just be growing crazy mustaches and trying to arm wrestle.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get a crazy long beard here, bud.
That's what I mean. Michael taught that shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's funny.
No doubt. Yeah, I don't know, man. Before we go, who you getting for Dennis and Devin?
I gotta stick with my original pick and stay with Devin. Dennis is on a whole other spectrum, I believe. He's way better than anybody ranked right now. Yeah. I think he's way better than anybody ranked right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think his time down, and he has nothing but arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Right. I know.
He's on a completely different spectrum. But I'd like to think that Devin is prideful enough that he truly went the extra and put in the work for this match.
Yeah.
I really hope so. Because I don't want it to be a Levon smash where Dennis comes in and fucking John Brzezinks him.
Right. No, I don't think you will. I don't know. It's hard. It's even hard to make an assumption because we just don't even know the level that Dennis is at. You know what I mean? One day he's at 75, one day he's at 85, and then it's like, oh, you know, how strong? You know, it's.
Yeah,
I don't know. we'll see. I can't wait. I can't wait to watch it for sure.
The clock is ticking, and Devin has been talking some massive shit.
I couldn't imagine being that big of a shit talker. I was when I played football and stuff like that. You know, I mean, I was ruthless on the field, and I was
doing it as a grown ass man to another grown ass man.
That's what I always been afraid of that. So that's why I don't talk no shit when I'm arm wrestling. I don't talk nothing to nobody. I don't want to say nothing bad about nobody. You know what I mean?
Dude, I got
I don't like it.
Saturday, bud. So fired up that I just started talking. I'm like, we got to do this again. Let's fucking go right now. Like it was. I was like, I'll smash this motherfucker again, dude. It was bad. Like I just tuned into a whole different person.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Really good. Oh, it felt so good.
Yeah, that's good stuff, dude.
It felt real good. I was like, oh, this is very nice. Like, I want to be there again. Every weekend, I want to be in that feeling.
Dude, I know. That's what I was just telling Billy the other day. It was like, because he was like, you going to Ohio State? And I was like, I can't, man. But I was like, trust me, dude. That's all I want to do is compete.
Yeah.
All I want to do is compete. I don't care where it's at. That's all I want to do.
A little bit of strength and a lot of learning and then a little bit of confidence. You're stuck, man. That is it.
Oh,
yeah. Like, I'm counting down the weeks till East Ohio.
I know. As soon as we get off here, I'm gonna hurry up and bathe these kids. I'm putting them to bed. I'm coming down and going hard.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
I'm
going hard as hell. Okay.
Yeah.
I had a light day at work. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. I'm ready to go.
Oh, you'll be sore for a little bit. Truly.
I'm sore every day.
Eat that food. Rah, rah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But oh, man, November just can't come soon. That's what I mean. That's all I want to do is compete. So
I thought it was already later in the month, and I'm like, it's not even the 18th of October yet. Come on, man.
Right. I got a couple things going on in Maryland, maybe for like 90, because 98's been putting on a lot of events too. Their events are a little far. But because you know, I mean, Pennsylvania being long, you know, I mean, long rectangle, you know, I mean, to get over the other side of the states, you know, I mean, a good 4.5, 5-hour drive.
So they're on the east side of Maryland then.
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends. I mean, they're everywhere for real, but Maryland, I can get down to their tournaments. Actually, the one coming up, the dude Josh Berger, he puts on down there. It's like 3.5 hours. They live right down there. My daughter in Maryland, like, so I guess it's like Frederick, Maryland, or down and around, which is like 3.5 hours for me. So it's not too bad. So I'm thinking about, they got something the third week of October. I might end up hitting. I believe that's Armageddon.
Send me some info on that.
Yeah, I will. It's so I think that's going down third week of October. And then I know Chuck Bardo got Atlantic City, which isn't too far. That's Mr. and Mrs. America. I believe that's this weekend though, so I ain't gonna be able to make it. Yeah, I got my daughter's birthday and stuff like that. And like I said,
my daughter's birthday this weekend.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday. That's what I mean. It's a busy weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy's got his kid's birthdays tomorrow, so he ain't practicing tomorrow. I got a lot of birthdays this weekend, man.
Wow.
Shit, dude.
Damn.
So there we go, man. So this weekend ain't good for me, but yeah, like I said, I'm still thinking about going down to Maryland for that, just because, like I said, that's all. I just got to compete.
Well, if you hit me up on that because I will.
I'll send you the info. I'll send you the info.
That would be a half break, and if I could, if I could do a little working out from here to now, and then pull that tourney, and then rest,
right?
Get a little recovery. Oh, go in there super fresh to East Ohio,
right?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, definitely keep me informed on that because I would, hit you, whatever. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, it's
to pull with those guys would be awesome as well, man. I mean, I get to watch so much of their content. Like, I want to pull with those guys.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool. I had a good time at Keystones this year. Up there, yeah, I mean, and seeing Paul Lynn and bullshitting with him and pulling with those guys, that was cool. Pulling with Bart and have him reffing, that's all cool. I know he's up there in there, Chucky. He was telling us we got to go up to that area. That's why I want to make it up to Chucky's practice and see what's up.
I want to pool with Bart.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man.
Who's better to pool with than Bart?
Right.
Yeah. Let me get on that.
I know. Sure. That's what he was telling me that at Winter Blast. Was like, oh, you guys got to come up and this and that. And I'm like, I looked at Joe. You know, I mean, we ended up leaving. I'm like, I looked at Joe. I was like, dude, Bart Wood just like asked us to come up to his house in Pole. I was like, I'm like,
I'd be honored, sir. I'd be honored. Do you need me to bring anything?
He's like telling me, he's like, oh yeah, I'll get the, we'll throw some stuff on the grill, make a little party out of it. Come up and pull. I'm like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, no doubt. Like, I'm like, Bart Wood just tell us to come up to his house and pull.
Hell yeah, in a mini barbecue.
Right? I'm like, shit, dude, no doubt, I'm there.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Right. So like. Once things settle down here in my life, I'll be traveling around. I'll be going hard. There's on my glasses. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, man, I gotta get these kids in the bath.
Great minds think alike. I gotta get off here too, but it was awesome having you on the podcast, man, and we're gonna have many more to come.
Hell yeah, dude! Let me know whenever, man. I'm ready.
You're looking jacked up, bro. Stay strong. Yeah,
let's go, dude. Let's go.
All right, bro. Till the next one, dude. East Ohio's gonna be nasty.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait. All right, bro.
All right, my man. I'll talk to you later, brother.
All right, now.